Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, it's very cool this morning. This whole week has been so hot where I'm at in Oklahoma. Um, I don't know what's going on, but if it's hot like this, well normally it is hot like this, but not 102, 104 degree outside. It's just been so hot. So I've been trying to keep cool and working out at the same time. So I've been doing that. Not that much today. As far as topics go, one of the situations I want to talk about is a Cardi B situation. So there's a video out there of allegedly and apparently one of the fans at her concert threw some water on her. So Cardi B threw a microphone. So now that I think the person's gonna press charges. I don't know why bands do that. They've been doing that for years, throwing stuff at the singers. I remember one time, I think it was Little Mix or somebody, and one of the fans threw a bottle at her. I said, or at Leanne. I think that's her name, Leanne. I said, oh my gosh. So people are violent now, but they've been doing that for years. I remember Chris Brown, someone threw underwear? No, it's the Kings of Comedy. Someone threw underwear at Steve Harvey. So I'm just saying, that comes the thing. Or if fans start throwing stuff at these singers, are they gonna start pressing charges? And in my opinion, they should start pressing charges, because why are you throwing water at somebody? Underwear, whatever. Why are you doing that? Oh, and 1D, I remember when them 1D days was just But yeah. So that's pretty much it. I did the video over Lizzo yesterday. I'm gonna talk about it again. So Lizzo is under a lawsuit with her 3 of her former dancers because she was fat shaming them and sexually assaulting them. Well, allegedly. SA. So I watched Alan Roberts last night because that's who I really heard at first, was Alan Roberts. About the whole situation about her being sued. And he went into detail about it. I'm thinking she's gonna get possibly charged with first degree. Maybe. Because what he said and read, I'm just like, that's just nasty. Like, even, like, no. Like, you don't say stuff like that to people. It's alleged that Lisa wanted one of the dancers to touch one of the other person's breasts. I'm just like, girl, what is wrong with you? Even at your age, what is wrong with her? It's ridiculous. Rihanna still hasn't had her baby yet. Probably due this month. Um, that's about it. So in today's video, towards the end or whichever, I'm going to do a movie review. It's going to be short and to the point. Tubi has got to stop. Now, one movie from Tubi I'm going to watch. I think it comes out in September. And it's by Chris Stokes, as always. And I said, since I did Stepmother, I'm going to do that. It's called RSVP. So, I'm going to watch that. And see where that takes me. But other than that, wrestling news, there isn't any. I haven't even watched wrestling lately. I don't even know what's even going on wrestling. I haven't been paying attention to it. But this weekend will be 1 month since then. And I miss her more and more every day. I miss her a lot, to be honest. It's hard to get through it, but I'm just going to have to keep going. So I said today, I really ain't gonna put my mind on it. It's gonna feel so weird. I was gonna do a food challenge for myself. I have been eating like crazy, and as far as junk food, basically I've been emotionally eating. With you like that, and it sucks because it's just depressing. And just, I think I've got the habit of having her there. So, I said, you know what? Me eating all this junk food, this fast food, isn't doing anything. The only thing that's going to happen is going to put me closer to my grave. And I'm going to end up dead and buried at 31, 32 years old. So, I said, you know what? I really, really need to just focus on myself. So I decided today is my first day. I would like to see if I could go 100 days without chips, cookies, soda, fast food, McDonald's, Wendy's, just for 100 days. So I should end around November. It'll be before Thanksgiving. So I said I won't do it. Mainly what I'm going to eat on is mainly fruits, vegetables, lean meats, chicken, fish, mainly just chicken. Instead of having it fried, I'm seeing if I can bake it, because one of the things I really am going to do is shake and bake. I love shake and bake. And that shake and bake will help me a lot, because I ain't good with baked chicken. Now, fried chicken I can do. Baked chicken, I just can't. So I said if I get some shake and bake, I'll be able to work with that. Or panko crumbs. So I said I'm going to do that. and just really just keep my mind, because in a couple of weeks, because I'm going to pretty much vlog it every day, like add on to it. But there's a 5K for cancer, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it just for walking. I'm not going to do no running, and my fat ass cannot afford to run right now. Walking, yes. Running, no. So I said, I'm going to do that. It's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. So I have to prepare myself. So, anyway. Do that next week. And I said, while I'm doing that for 100 days, I'll just vlog it. I'm also going to do, now this weekend, finally, I'm going to do live stream this Saturday. I called it like a weekend party or something like that. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's probably going to be short, but... And I'm just going to ramble and talk for the next couple of hours. I think I could go up to 4 hours on that live stream. So, we'll see how that goes. And I can also see if it's better than StreamYard. So, yeah. But anyway, yesterday I ran. Well, not really ran. I jogged. So I've been practicing for next year. Because April I'm going to do the Oklahoma Memorial. And I was going to dedicate it to both of my grandparents who passed away. So I got up to 1 mile and 42 kilometers, which is impressive. Even for my weight, which is 239. So I said, well, with what I am eating, I can't be eating ho-ho cakes, Frito honey barbecue chips, Uncle Ray's hot chips, and continue on running. I can't do that. As Dr. Mr. I've got to stop that. I've got to. I will run again today because I couldn't run Monday because I couldn't find my card. It was gone. Can't find out what was in my bag, but I had no idea. So, I found it yesterday. And while I found that yesterday, I also found my badge for nighttime. I'm like, really? So, anyway, with that being said, it's nerve-wracking. With that being said, I ran yesterday, and then I'm going to run today and Friday. That's how they have it. I have to run on Saturday. I'm not running on Saturday. That's just no. I'm not going outside. Because after that, I do yard work on Saturday. And some of those days have, on Saturdays, have impact cardio on Fridays. So I usually switch between that and running, which helps me out a lot. So I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I said, today I'm going to run. And Friday I'm going to run. Tuesday, that's 3 days straight, but I've got to do it because I missed Tuesday. So, but then the week after that, it'll still be the same. It'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Because I usually try to switch Fridays to Saturdays. So that's how it goes. Then I do that to the end of August. And then I'll see where I'm at. So, that being said, I will be back because I'm going to put gas in my car. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, so, but yeah. But I did say probably this month or next month, I want to get like a motivation outfit because I really want to wear a swimsuit this year. So I said, well, that's what I'm going to do. Free People got the nicest swimsuit. One of the swimsuits I really want is it has a knot in the front. The top has a knot in the front, and then the bottoms is just like a V-neck. Not a V-neck. It's V-shaped. There we go. So I said that's what I really want. But Free People are so high. Their stuff is good, but it's high. So I said, well, you know what? I might end up splurging on that. Because I want to get down to at least a size 6. And with my fingers, that should be, in my wrist, that should be either 4 or 6. Should be, because I should be real small. I should be at least like a size 4 or 6. Right now, I'm at 18-20. So I have a long way to go. But I'm determined to put the work in. It's going to take a while. But I'm determined to put the work in. That's pretty much. Speaking of which, so now I'll say that for tomorrow. Let's get on to this movie review for this morning, tonight, whichever you watch, afternoon, whoever. Movie of, now this movie is from Tubi. It's not by Chris Stokes this time, which is good. But this movie is called God Forgives, I Don't. So, it's going to be short and straight to chase. I couldn't watch all this because this whole movie was the most trifling movie I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen a lot of trifling movies. But this one just takes the whole cake. So, basically what it entails. I don't know his name, but we're going to call him Pastor. Pastor opened up a church. He have always been, quote unquote, the good Christian. He always goes to church. He does charity, all that stuff. He been going to church since he was a little child, and never did bother him. Now, he decided to open a church within his community. His wife's name is Marcy. Now, Marcy, from what I can tell from the, she is very high end, high maintenance, what have you. So, to cut an hour movie down to 4 or 5 minutes or less, Marcy's been cheating on the pastor's boyfriend. Now, both Pastor and Marcy has a son together. His name is PJ. My guessing Pastor Chester raised the child right. My guessing. But while all that is happening, I think towards like the middle to the end, that's when the fuckery starts. Because Marcy's messing around with him. He is naive. The pastor is naive to the whole thing. How is he naive to the whole thing? We don't know. I mean, and the pastor, that's the pastor's best friend, is trying to be, he's trying to get off on him, basically. He's still from church, all them checks, everything. So towards the end, Pastor found out that while his best friend is messing with his wife behind his back, he's been also touching his son, PJ. And I was just sitting there like, okay, so the pastor is enraged. Instead of calling the police and just reporting it, he grabs a gun. He goes to the church where they was, and he overheard Marcy and his best friend talk about, you know, the checks and stuff, what he can do with the money, da-da-da-da. So Pastor walked in, and he confronted both Marcy and, you know, his best friend. So, the pastor doesn't kill the best friend. The boy, I don't know how, I guess they got into a fight. And the gun was scuffled away, but PJ, the little black boy, grabbed the gun and shot the best friend. And then the pastor tried to shoot his wife, because she basically knew the entire time what was going on between his best friend and PJ, which is messed up in general. She should do some jail time for that alone. So, towards the end, the pastor grabs a gun from PJ. The pastor tries to shoot his wife, but he said it wasn't worth it. And he basically took the fall for everything. So towards the end, the pastor walks out with PJ. And we see the cops everywhere. That's the end of it. The movie ends with Corinthians 10:13. And that's the whole movie. So, I don't know. It don't make no damn sense to me. This isn't the worst movie I've seen on TV yet. Well, besides Titanic 66. But I'm just like, girl, really? Seriously? Anyway. If I had to rate this movie, I get it a 4 out of 10. Because the acting is decent, but the ending was just... The pastor could just called the police and reported it. He went to jail. Both of them really went to jail. And him and his son would have been out in church somewhere. I mean, doing life, but I don't know. So tomorrow's movie, because, Tubi got a plethora of movies. Tomorrow's movies is going to be a double feature. Why not? So tomorrow's movies is going to be No Way Out with Marcus Houston and J-Lo's side piece of the year, and something about They Want Me Dead or They Wish You See Me Dead. One of them two. It's going to be a double feature. Both of them are by Chris Stokes. Go figure. The RSVP is by Chris Stokes. It has Arnaz in it. I haven't seen that dude in a minute. I was wondering where he was. So, that's for tomorrow. That's it. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Be careful. Goodbye.